So it is now 10 minutes later than what you guys saw a little while ago. It is 10 past 4, 11 past 4, and on my third coffee. So, yes, I go to bed at around 8 p.m. almost every night, unless I'm bouncing or something like this, of course, but I'm talking about like my regular schedule as it's been since like Corona. It's been like a lot of training and a lot of video making, a lot of teaching as well. But this is the point of the video, right? I go to bed at 8 p.m. So I got up today at 3. I have a private lesson at 6. I'm teaching this kid, he is deaf, and I'm teaching him 3 times a week. And I teach him at 6 a.m. So what I do is I get to the gym at around 5 a.m. This way I can get my stretching in and my own training in before I teach him. And so basically I go to bed at 8. And what does that do? I sleep 9 from 9, 8. So that's 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3. That's around 7 hours. Good night's sleep. I sleep great. I didn't even wake up once in the night. Um, so I get my sleep in really well. Then I get up at this time and I get to do my editing. I mean, if I wasn't making this video now, I would be editing videos. So while I'm drinking my coffee, I'm editing my the stuff I needed to do or need to get done. And this is how I've been able to make like 1,200 videos in like 3 years. This is the spot where I sit every morning, and I sit here because it's the corner of the house. And this is a bulletproof vest. I have it hanging in front of this chair, in front of the window. You guys could imagine why I have my bulletproof vest here. But everyone is asleep now, and this allows me to work on my videos and my ideas and my writings and everything else that I do without no distractions whatsoever. I mean, even the dog is asleep. If you guys hear a little bit of snoring, get the phone right. If you guys hear a little bit of snoring, it's because of the dog. She's right there. Um, so yes, this allows me to start my day early, start my day well rested, and start my work basically. So while I'm drinking my coffee, I'm sitting here editing my video. I do drink a lot of coffee and water. I drink coffee for about an hour, 2 hours. So before I go to the gym, I'm just constantly drinking coffee, working on my videos. I'll get to the gym now and teach this kid. And if I wasn't teaching him, I would just do my own training. I'll get to the gym maybe a little earlier. I'll get there maybe at 4 even or 5. Get my first workout in. Then I'll come back and keep working on my videos. If I have anything else that I gotta do, I get it done. But I don't usually eat early in the morning either. Um, if I train real hard, most of the time I do around 2 to 3 hours. I usually take a nap too. So if I do take a nap, it's usually because I ate. If I don't eat, I don't need naps. Even if I train real hard for some reason, I don't know why that is. But if I train super hard, like if I do weight training, etc., and things like that, then I will most of the time take a nap. I'll come back, take a nap, eat, take a nap, get up and repeat, guys. I'll take between 1 and 3 hours. Sometimes up to 3 hours I nap. I don't set the alarm. I just let myself sleep. And then I get up, I do it again. I get up, I have my coffee for about an hour. I try to shorten it the second time. And I get to the gym again and I repeat, guys. I do it again another 2 3 hours. On my most extreme days, I do like 6 hours of training. I'm not even gonna lie to you guys. So on my most extreme days, I'll do 3 in the morning and three in the evening, or 3 in the morning, 2 in the afternoon, and another 1 or 2 in the evening. And that's not even counting the private lessons, guys. Okay, and now I'll get into another thing that's interesting: how I cheat my rest days. I'll give the splits as an example. Okay, I do splits every single day, multiple times. I'll stretch out of all these trainings that I told you guys I'm doing. Stretching will consist of at least an hour a day, at least. And out of that hour a day, probably about 30 minutes of that is full splits, just sitting in full splits, because I'll sit in splits for long periods of time, like 5 minutes here, 10 minutes there, 15 minutes there. So it's like next thing you know, I already did like 30 minutes. I do this every single day, like 7 days a week. Like I don't ever stop. I do rest. Now, how do I cheat my rest day? Here it goes. Yesterday was my rest day. Sunday, rest day. I don't ever really rest, guys. Uh, I don't really allow myself to have bad days. I don't really allow myself to really rest. So my rest day consisted of me doing 1 hour and 20 minutes of biking, but I didn't do it like at one time. I did 20 minutes, rested, another 20 minutes, rested, another 20 minutes. You gotta get it. Four rests, 20-minute bike ride. I went to a beach area where I like chilling at, and I did my mild stretching there. But this is the point, right? A day before yesterday, so a day before my rest day, I prepared for my rest day. So what do I mean by that? I got only one training in early in the morning instead of my usual two. I still did 2 hours though, and I finished my last splits at 11. So from 11 day before yesterday, this will be Saturday. From 11 a.m. Saturday to 11 a.m. Sunday, that's 24 hours. So I already got my 24 hours in there, even though it's just the next day, right? Now, I didn't do splits yesterday until like 5. So that means 24 plus 6, that's 30. So I went 30 hours without doing the splits without missing a day. You guys see how that works? So out of the 7 days of the last week, right? Even though actually this is the first time I take a rest day in 2 weeks. So I haven't even done a day like this. This means that every day the last 13 days before Sunday, every single day before that, I did splits for about 30 minutes or longer and 1 hour of stretching each day. Yesterday is the only day I did it less extreme in the sense that I only did the splits once and I did it at 5 p.m. late. But I still did the splits every single day of this week. Only Sunday, it was for maybe 2 3 minutes instead of my usual 30 and 30 that I did the week before that. So this is how high performers and masters operate, guys. I never allow myself to have bad days. If I feel some days I get up, I don't feel like doing any of the stuff I do it anyways, even if I don't feel like it. I'll just drink more coffee. But it's all about momentum, guys. Momentum, and when you get up this early, you get way more done in your day. Way more done, And it's like if you feel tired, really, really tired, take a nap, get up, recharge, bang, or meditate. That also works really well. But yeah, I mean, why do I perform all these people, all these other martial artists? It's because of my schedule. My schedule. I mean, this is my schedule now, but I've been having a schedule like this, guys. I mean, when I was a teenager, when I was 19, 18, 20, my early 20s, also, I would always get up early to train. If the gym was like 24 hours, I'd be there many times, like real, real early, like I'm going to go right now. And the gym is right across the street over here. So that's another thing. What is the best gym? The one that's closest to your house. That's the one that you will be able to frequent the most. So, yeah, I'm basically at this gym like sometimes, like I said, 5 to 6 hours a day. Training, 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 training. Always training. Because nothing is more important to me than being good at kicking and being good at fighting. Nothing has ever been more important to me, guys, than this. So, yeah, let's get into the rest of the day.